What's up, everybody? Welcome to ReviewBox, and we are in the spooky season, meaning that it is October, and we are going to be doing nothing but horror movies of all kinds for the month. Today, I'm your host, Nick, and my special guests are
Mike.
Elijah, what's up?
And Elijah. Here we go. And today, we are going to talk about Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, yeah.
Woo!
Oh, yeah.
I mean, right off the bat, the thing I love about that movie... it's from the 70s.
Yeah.
It's like, it makes you feel dirty.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it.
It's very grimy,
Yeah, it's very grimy, and I feel like that gives to it so much, in my opinion, and it makes it such like a fun watch. Like, it's so unique. I can't really think of anything that's similar to it before its time.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like it's the slasher archetype. Like, everything is modeled off of Texas Chainsaw, ultimately.
Yeah, like it stems from that.
Yeah.
I feel like, I guess the only thing that would also stem in that would probably be Psycho.
Yeah.
Because that's technically like the first. But no, yeah, like Texas is like the first, because then it's what, 2 years later, then it's Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah, Halloween
Yeah,
78,
see, so it's
yeah.
even before that. But yeah, for those who haven't watched it, so it opens up very classic. You have it opens up at the graveyard, and it's the radio talking. Yeah, and they're just explaining a bunch of like crimes that have been happening, and then it cuts into the group that we follow. And you know what? I'm starting to think about it. I feel like Friday the 13th copied them, because I can only think of Texas and Friday the 13th where they have a character that's in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen the original Friday.
Yeah.
It's not the original Friday the 13th, but one of them like main characters is like in a
I'm
wheelchair.
trying to like remember what. Yeah. No, I know what you're talking about, but yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like it goes back to what you said. Like, that was kind of the like archetype of it, and it goes and they all kind of like not copied off each other, but it was kind of like a formula for everything.
Yeah, like grab inspiration from each other.
And funny thing that you mentioned Psycho, because Psycho and Texas Chainsaw Massacre were both inspired by Ed Gein story.
Oh,
You know?
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So they were
Okay,
both kind
yeah.
of taken from parts of that, yeah.
Yeah,
Which
see?
is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was funny. For Texas, I forgot what class it was in school, but I actually wrote like a report on it.
Okay.
And I was like reading a bunch of articles, and it's kind of trippy because the articles, the director, the writer, is it Keith Tobe or
It's Toby Hooper.
Toby Hooper, yeah.
What the hell?
Toby
Where are we
Hooper,
gonna
yeah.
keep- But yeah, Toby Hooper.
Toby
like,
Hooper, yeah.
I was reading it, and one article was telling me that the entire movie is inspired by violence in America,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, I
family
can see that, yeah.
violence and stuff like
Mhm.
that, so, which I thought was really interesting. But then another article was talking about how like it's just about meat, like it's all
Oh,
about
sure.
meat, and I was like, okay, I kind of get that too.
Yeah.
And then one also said like Vietnam as well, and I was like, okay, I think more of like the history of America and like
Yeah.
violence in America, like uprising at that time. I feel like that makes sense, but I feel like another thing about that movie is I can't think of any other movies where the family is all the antagonists.
Yeah. That's what
Yeah, you're right, yeah.
sets it apart, I feel.
Yeah, and the only other movies I could think of is House of a Thousand Corpses and The Devil's Rejects, but
Which
you
was
can
heavily inspired, yeah.
Yeah,
you can totally tell
Yeah.
that movie's inspired.
Oh,
about
hell
it.
yeah.
But yeah, a little bit. When did you first watch it, Eli? Like, how did you come across it?
Oh shit, I actually watched it with my mom and my sister on Netflix one day. We were just like chilling at home, and then we decided to turn it on because it's a classic. I hadn't seen it before.
Yeah,
But-
have they seen it before?
I
Or
think
would-
my mom had.
Your mom had. Okay, cool.
But
cool.
yeah, I was like genuinely scared by it afterwards. Like, I was just kind of shaken by it, especially that scene in the woods with Franklin and Leatherface, like
Oh,
that
yeah.
jump scare
That was
that
awesome.
got
Yeah.
me.
Oh hell yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Did you feel like that's the movie that radicalized you?
That's crazy. Actually, I liked it like the first time. Like, it wasn't like one of my favorites, but I liked it a good amount. But
Yeah.
now I feel like it's like become a favorite of mine.
Hell yeah. What about you, Mike? Do you remember your first time watching it?
I remember when I was smaller, I would see bits and pieces of it, like people watching it. But I didn't officially watch it until I was probably in like freshman year of high school. I had this best friend named Steven, and we had a video store right by his house, and he would like rent videos there, and like I was like, hey, dude, I've always wanted to watch it. He's like, oh, cool. Yeah, he goes, I'll grab it, bro. We went and we watched it. I was like, holy shit, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Which actually, besides like I had already seen like Halloween '78, so that had already kind of like inspired me. But then I saw this movie, and then it really took it on a whole other level because I'm like, dude, this is even crazier, you know?
Yeah, it's like like how I was kind of saying in the back, like it's dirty, like it's gross.
Mm-hmm.
Like right off the bat, Hitchhiker, he's the first family member we get introduced to.
Mm-hmm.
And he's so giddy and jumpy, like it's so, you know what I mean? And then like he comes in and then he has his little pouch and then he does his little theatrics with like he takes their photo, tries to charge him for it.
Yeah.
And then he like burns it in front of him. And then he cuts Franklin, right? Yeah, cuts Franklin with the knife. And then like he's just like, his character, to sum it up, his character is like batshit crazy. Mm-hmm. And I love it. Like I thought his character was perfect. What's funny, little fun fact is, for the video game, did you guys ever play the video game?
Oh, I played a bit of it, yeah.
Okay. They got Hitchhiker, like the actor, and they put him in the motion capture
Oh,
suit,
hell yeah.
and they got him to do the movements again.
All right, cool.
So like the Hitchhiker's movements are literally the OG characters,
Hell
which
yeah.
I thought was pretty cool.
Hell
like
yeah.
it was like a fun little fact. And then it's not until like 45 minutes into the movie, I think, when we first see Leatherface.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
The first time I watched that movie, I think I always heard of Leatherface, and then like growing up, people said like, "Oh, it's based on a true story.
Mm-hmm.
It's based on a true story." And I forgot what version exactly, but I remember when a version came out in movie theaters. It had to have been the last one to come out in movie theaters before the Netflix one. And then like I just remember like people saying, "Oh, it sucks," and this.
I think
and
it was this one right here.
Is it
I
that?
think-
Yeah, the one from 2003.
The last one to come out in theaters was the prequel, Leatherface.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, no, that one, but
Not
was
the
it that one?
2000. I don't think it's a 2003 one. I think there's one more after that. Cause
Yeah,
I wasn't,
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't like a little kid.
You're
I
right,
was
yeah.
in like middle school, high school, and I
Yeah.
think one had came out,
Yeah.
and people went to go see it, and it said it sucked. And then I was like, oh, really? And then it wasn't until a little later in life that I think it came on Amazon, and I was like, you know what? Like,
That's
I'm gonna
right,
sit down and like watch this fucking
Mhm.
thing. And I watched it, and I'm like, oh, dude, I love it. And then the video game came out, and then I was just playing the game, and then shit, I was Leatherface for Halloween. Like the rest is history. But just to go into it, what's like your favorite part of the movie?
Ooh, there's like so many iconic moments.
We can come back to you if you want some time.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna think about it.
Mike, do you know what your favorite moment is
For
in the
me,
movie?
it's literally all the interactions between Leatherface and. You said it wasn't his dad; it was his brother. They're all brothers.
they're
Okay,
all
so
Yeah, they're all
brothers.
brothers.
the older one,
Cook.
Cook, yeah,
Yeah.
and then he would be there, and like Leatherface would be kind of like schooling around, and he would like chase people and like cut shit through the door, and he's like, "Look what your brother did to the door, you damn fool!" And he's like beating the shit out of him. He's like, "No." It's fucking hilarious. I love that part.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how they have Leatherface. He's just that big child.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Because like,
Yeah. like he's over here fucking killing people, but then in the end, like when he's with his family, yeah, like he reverts back to that state, you know?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, and yeah, we can't forget about Grandpa.
Oh, grandpa.
Grandpa, he's
Yeah,
so
it was-
funny.
He was the best to ever do it.
Yeah.
Hitchhiker, and then they're like having him with the hammer.
Mhm.
That was
That part, I'll tell you this much. That part right there, I actually, now I'm thinking about it, that might be my favorite part.
Hell yeah.
Is when they're grabbing Grandpa's hand and making him
Oh
hit
yeah.
her.
Mhm.
And he's like, come on, you used to be the best to ever do it. That part, if I was faded and I was watching that, would give me so much
Yeah.
anxiety.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be like, bro, I don't want to be here. Like, it's absolutely crazy. But what about you?
I think my favorite part was the chase out in the woods. Like it goes
Oh, yeah.
from the woods to the house and to the gas station. Like I think that was just so directed so well, especially at the part where Sally falls and then
Mhm.
she's like, I don't know, she's like paralyzed for a second, but then she wakes up like she's in a dream. Like that's foreshadowed earlier as well with the whole Saturn retrograde, you know.
Yeah. No, yeah. Yeah, that was interesting. I literally didn't pick up on that the first time I watched it.
Yeah.
And then it was funny. Then I took a astronomy class and I learned about that. And then like rewatching it again, I was like, okay, like I've even read the script too. I forgot. There is, okay, you know what's crazy? Real quick sidetrack. In the script, I swear they described Hitchhiker as that he has red hair.
Oh shit!
And I thought that was trippy that they didn't end up.
I could have
doing
played him in a separate lifetime, you know.
in the adaptation
Yeah.
in the remake.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, when they talk about all that, and then you know what? I feel like something that goes a little underappreciated with that movie. Like, yes, it's a slasher movie. It's a let's survive. It has really good shots.
Oh,
yeah, it's very beautiful.
Yeah, like some of the shots are just amazing.
Like a big inspiration for me, I think, and I probably shown it in some of my films, is is it Pam, the girl with the red shorts, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a scene where she's first walking up to the house, and it's like that like low POV angle shot, and I'm like, dude, that's fucking amazing. Like the way that they like track that whole thing. I
Yeah.
love that
Yeah.
shot so much.
Yeah, I know a bunch of people would recreate that shot in the video game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because the video game is so
Yeah, you're right,
it's
yeah.
like it's a 1-for-1 with the house.
Yeah.
It's so like iconic.
What's crazy about that house, real quick, is that I think I remember seeing a post where it's like it's a bed and breakfast now.
Oh
you
yeah.
can
Yeah,
stay
I
there.
did see that. I did
Mhm.
see that. Yeah, you guys have some time? You want to go to Texas?
Let's go.
Ooh, right now.
Yeah, let's go right now. Hop
Sorry, guys,
in.
we gotta cut it short.
Yeah, well, we'll see you guys at Texas. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Is there anything you guys didn't like about the movie? Or something that you feel like it was missing? You know what I mean? Like, I get it if you want to sit here and be like, no, it was a masterpiece. Because it's so... I feel like it's so ahead of its time. It was so ahead of its time when it came out.
Yeah.
That obviously, it's almost 50 years old, the movie, or it is, right? It might be past 50 years old. And it's like, it still holds up. Like, it drags in some parts, like, but I feel like overall the movie still holds up. Like, it's still a watch. And then we'll get into this a little later, but in my personal opinion, no movie after that in the franchise has kept up to that one.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, is there anything you guys didn't like about it?
I feel like it is a pretty perfect movie, to be honest. I can't really think of any flaws at the moment. Like I said, it's one of my favorites, so, and it's like a huge inspiration for me as well.
That is true. The Party Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
And then, want to play serial killer as well.
Which will be coming out soon. We don't know when, but, keep an eye out. If it's already out by the time this drops, I'll have the link in the bio. But that's just, some promotion, self-promotion right there.
For me, I don't think it's again, I'm gonna echo what he said. It's not a bad thing against him. I think it's a strength. The way that they wrote the character of Franklin, I fucking hate that guy so much. That, like, when they killed him, I was like, fuck yeah.
You're like, finally.
Fucking yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's what people really like, don't like about the movie is Franklin. But I feel like, he's written to be that way. He's written to be so
and like that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that was the strength of the movie. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they do him dirty right in the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
He, like, flies down the hill.
Yeah.
And he's in a wheelchair, people. Like, it's fucked. It's fucked up.
He's trying to
and
piss.
like, you want to feel sympathy for him, but then you're like, man, he just fucking whines all the time.
Yeah,
bro.
he is, like, hell of annoying. What gets me a little foggy is that first house they go to that's just completely abandoned that used to be their families.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what they say?
Yeah.
Okay. But their family's never shown or anything, and then it's the Sawyers.
What I got from that was that the house is like meant to be like your stereotypical haunted house. Like, it's supposed to look like all old and raggedy. And then once you go to the Sawyer house, it's so much different than what you come to expect.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. That first house could have totally been like a haunted house experience. And then we go to this other house that's like, this is the house that's lived in by insane people.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, all that stuff that's on the wall behind the metal doors. I forgot what they're called. The hooks? The meat hooks?
The meat hooks, yeah.
Are they just called meat hooks?
Yeah,
I think so, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, like, those are, I think one of them's just, like, in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And then, like, yeah.
But it's also, like, iconic imagery like that. Again, maybe going back to my favorite shots is when he takes Pam and he, like, puts her on the hook and she's there just like, ah.
Yeah, she's like, oh.
You know, I mean, that was some crazy shit, dude.
Hell yeah. Because I feel like personally, I have no intention to review any of the other movies.
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't know that none of the other movies, like, are good compared to the first one. And I know that's, like, everyone says that, like, oh, the first one's always better, the original and everything. Oh, goodness, dog guest star. Part 2, though, I will give it, like, they fucked up in part 2 because they made it, like, the way they even, like, produced it and the way they tried to bring it to life, they did, like, the Breakfast Club poster.
Yeah.
Have you seen that poster before? Yeah, it's hella trippy. But the only memorable character from part 2 is Chop Top.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, which is like the actor for Chop Top
Mosley, right?
is the actor for The Devil's Rejects.
Yeah.
Which he was gonna be Chop Top for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game.
Oh, okay.
But they didn't get the rights.
Yeah.
So when they didn't get the rights, they changed his character entirely to a character named Bones.
Oh,
But they
so
still used his face. It looks like Chop Top.
Yeah.
But it's not. You know what I mean?
They're just gonna call him that, yeah.
Yeah, they're just gonna call him that. And then what's funny about Chop Top is that this guy right here
Oh, yeah.
played him.
That was such a fun experience too.
Yeah, talk about it a little bit.
I mean, yeah, it was so surreal being a part of the franchise in some way, and like it was like such a unique house as well, just because like it combined like every Texas Chainsaw movie, but it also captures the spirit of the whole franchise, but it mostly pays homage to the original, which I really like since it was celebrating its 50th anniversary, which you brought up earlier. But yeah, Chop Top was such a fun character to play. Like I feel like I got so much like room to work with since he's like so unpredictable.
Oh, yeah.
But like what sucks is he only appears in one movie. I feel like he's made a lasting impact though. He's one of the fan favorite characters, definitely.
I think from 1 to 2, it's 1974 to what, 88?
I think so,
It's
yeah.
like a bit. It's a
Yeah,
good gap.
it's a good stretch.
It's a pretty good gap. I mean, the thing that makes me sad is the unfortunate death of Hitchhiker.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's so funny how he dies too.
He gets hit by a whole ass truck. You know what I mean? Like he's gonzo.
Yeah.
But then like we never find out what happens to Cook and all that.
Yeah.
And then like they have a reboot where they play there's like incest in it. I forget which one it is, but there's a reboot where Cook's character is also their dad and their uncle, or not their dad and their uncle, but their dad and their brother.
Wasn't
like
it?
I forget which one it is, but they play some weird shit on that.
Yeah.
Like I was reading it the other day, and I was like, bro, like.
I want to say, is it the Chainsaw Massacre 3D?
Maybe.
Was it that one?
No, I don't. I think it was one of the
I saw that
reboots.
one, but
Okay.
they only bring up Leatherface in that movie. Well, they bring up like their family in the beginning of the movie, but throughout the most of it, it's mostly focused. Actually, no, it's like mostly focused on this rivalry between this two families, like the Sawyers and then this other family, like that's involved in like cops. I don't even know. That movie is so weird.
And what's crazy is the guy who plays Chop Top plays Cook in that movie.
Yeah. That's a fun fact.
Oh, okay. The same guy from The Devil's Rejects.
Yeah.
Okay, that's badass. Yeah, I don't know where they went with the whole incest thing. That part always lost me, I would say. It felt too like Hills Have Eyes type of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or Wrong Turn.
Wrong Turn.
And I feel like you don't have to go that way for these kind of movies. Another thing I want to say is I feel like only his mask in the first one, I feel like, I don't know. I don't like, I forgot. There's one mask for sure I hate. I hate the new one. Have you guys seen the newest one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I hate that mask.
Yeah.
Low-key, I kind of hate her. I low-key hate all the masks except for in the first movie.
Yeah.
Where we get the original and then the Pretty Woman one.
Yeah.
I think the 2003 one is one of the better ones.
Oh, yeah.
Is it this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that one.
That was not bad, actually, yeah.
I like all
As
the
I look at
stitches.
it.
That's why. Oh, the second one's pretty cool too, because it has like the ears in it, and it has like more detail. Let's see what else. I don't know. I know I've been around these masks for so long.
Yeah, right.
I gotta say though that the Pretty Woman mask is probably my favorite.
Yeah.
The one from Chainsaw Massacre 3 is not bad actually. I kind of fuck with that one a bit too.
You know what that mask looks like? This is the mask from Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. Here's a photo of it. Looks like Tom Cruise from from Mission Impossible 3 with long hair and like mutilated.
I could see that.
Right?
Yeah, kind of a hater on it, but
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't the best mask, but like the way that they kind of had it in the movie, I thought was kind of cool. But
yeah, like if you were given the opportunity so I'll go with you first. If you were given the opportunity to direct one, what would you do anything different? How would you do it? I know that's a loaded question, but I'll start like, where would you start it?
I've been kind of thinking about that actually, because I heard news that there's gonna be a new one, like a new series or something, or a new movie.
Yeah, there's been a bidding for it.
And
I don't know if the bidding's over yet.
I've been thinking like all these new movies have just been focused mostly on Leatherface, so they should just bring back the whole family for that.
Like the whole dynamic.
Yeah.
They have I think the 2003 one they focused a little more on the
Yeah,
family
they did.
too.
That's what I
Yeah.
liked about it.
Yeah.
Wait, is Matthew McConaughey in that one?
No,
No,
usually,
he's in one of them. I think it's part 4 called the new
yeah,
something.
like
Yeah.
the next generation.
That's what it is.
There
Yeah.
you go. Okay.
Yeah.
So you would focus on the family. Who would you focus on? Like Hitch and Cook? Would you
I
make new
think-
members?
Yeah, new members just to like spice it up a bit, you know.
What year would it be in?
That's a good one. I think maybe they should have like maybe like set it in the 70s to like like late 70s. I feel like.
Okay, so a couple years after the first one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so no Hitchhiker. Because he's
Well,
obviously
I don't
dead.
know. I don't know if I want to make it like a remake or just like maybe like make it more like inspired by the original movie and just have like a whole new take, you know.
Got you. So it's like when we go to watch your movie, it's our first time seeing these characters again.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so that's my question. Obviously, you're keeping Leatherface.
Mhm.
How would you not? You know?
Yeah.
Are you keeping Hitchhiker?
Maybe like a character like him, but like I would keep like characters like the cook and then like Hitchhiker, but like, you know, have like a whole new family dynamic.
Got you.
But kind of like what the remake did, because they introduce new characters, but they're sort of similar to Cook and Hitchhiker, but different. Like there's like the whole cop character, which I really like, he's played like by the guy from that one movie. He plays like the general. I don't know.
Arlie
but-
Henry.
Yeah,
or
Arlie. Yeah.
Emery, I think is his name. Yeah.
Okay, damn, I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
All right, I can't think of the guy. I can't put a face to the name. What about you, Mike? If they're like, hey, you get to make it, what are you doing? Are you doing anything different? Are you keeping it the same?
I think I would definitely like kind of strip it back and kind of take it back to the feel of the old school one. Very like shooting on film. Obviously, I mean, because I think they shot it on 16mm film, but I probably do it old school. I mean, even not old school, but like 35mm film if I could. Do it like you said, more family centered. Have them kind of work as a unit.
Mm-hmm.
I think I definitely would want a character, kind of a mixture of Chop Top, maybe / the Hitchhiker, but a little more like maniacal, and really have him be the driving force for Leatherface's craziness. And then I don't want it, but I wouldn't give too much backstory on Leatherface because I feel like when you go there, you kind of take away the mystery of him. So just make him just like a crazy maniacal killer, like he just fucking goes, you know.
Yeah.
He's like a machine.
What year did you say?
I'd probably do it. I feel like in 1980 would be kind of cool because it's like about 10 years removed from the end of the Vietnam War. Like America would be, they'd be over kind of the hump of that part of life, but then they're still trying to like be in the middle of it, starting.
Yeah.
And so I think they're kind of like in that middle ground, like we're there, but we're not there yet. So,
Yeah.
and I think especially in like,
Leatherface does crack.
yeah,
I'm just kidding.
Well, I
you
think
know, he wears like an Ogo Boingo shirt, you know, something like that. I don't know.
I think a good example of like a modern, well, not like set in modern day, but like a modern movie like Texas Chainsaw X. I think that really evoked like the same,
I kind of get you. I could kind of see the
Yeah.
similarities between the two.
I think it evoked the same aesthetic of the original,
Yeah.
and then some of the same themes. But I also like the new cast of characters that they have, and it's like it's cool too because they mostly focus on like the characters, but they also interweave this whole like Pearl. Yeah, like she's the villain of the movie. She's,
Yeah.
like they interweave her story really well.
Yeah, no, they really do. Yeah, you know what? Now that you think about it, I think the aesthetic of where it's like shot at, you kind of get that same like Texas feeling. Even though I don't even know where is that movie shot at in X.
I have no idea.
Yeah, and what year is it in that movie?
I think it's like late 70s,
Late
like
70s.
or-
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
it's about to be the 80s.
Yeah, I feel everyone has like the outfits. The outfits are really like similar to each other, is what I feel like in a little bit. So it's that aesthetic for sure. If I were to do Texas, I feel like I would want to like go back. Fuck, because I think in the first movie he's like 18 to 21.
Who, Leatherface?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess let's say if he's 18, I would go back like maybe 5 years. And then I would want to add another character to the family that maybe dies in the movie I make, and just kind of like I would want to show him like learning how to make the masks.
That'd be cool,
Like
yeah.
first, just do it with a potato sack, kind of like how Jason had it in
Oh.
Friday the 13th, and then like do it with animals. So like have some like different like animal Leatherface like masks, see how that works out, and then like. Maybe at the end of that movie, because like even if he's 18 or 21, he's a big boy.
Oh, yeah.
That's a unit right there. So like maybe at the end of that movie, I would try to get his one of his masks that he makes be the mask that's in the first movie that we see.
Yeah.
So I would for sure do the prequel, and I guarantee no matter how I do the prequel, I'll get hate for it.
Oh yeah.
Well, there's already been like 2 prequels, I think.
Yeah. There's one. It's the one that's just called Leatherface, right?
Yeah.
How old is he in that one? He's like a little kid, right?
I think that one they do like a cop out where it's like focused on this group of kids who are like in a mental insane asylum,
Yeah.
and then they like try to escape and whatnot, and then, well, I think it's like a spoiler, but
No,
like
it's all right, dude. I waited too long to see it. So
like
that's
there's
my
this
bad.
like big character who looks exactly like Leatherface, like the same build, but he's
okay.
not revealed to be Leatherface. Like he gets killed off,
Oh,
and then this like scrawny, skinny dude is actually revealed to be Leatherface.
Oh, it's kind of like. Oh no, I don't want to say, but it's kind of like Joker too.
I haven't seen
Yeah.
that.
Have you
but
seen that?
I think I've heard how it ends.
So yeah, they say there's
Yeah, you're
basically
right,
the actual Joker is there.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Anyways, that movie was garbage.
Yeah.
But before we wrap up and go, what's everybody's rating for this movie?
I think 10 out of 10. Yeah.
10 out of 10, life changing.
I guess.
You?
Definitely 10 out of 10. Very inspiring. Toby Hooper is a great fucking filmmaker. He definitely is on my mantle. So
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
fucking great.
I will jump on the bandwagon and I will also say 10 out of 10.
yeah.
I mean, it was, in my opinion, ahead of its time, and
Yeah.
it's amazingly shot for like a slasher film.
Oh, yeah.
I can't think of any other slasher films that have like beautiful imagery on some things. And they even get like the blood sun, right? Or the red sun. I forgot how to say
Yeah.
it. Yeah, like how they do that looks, or the blood moon, however you want to say it, that looks beautiful. They even did that in the game too, which is
Yeah.
pretty cool. There's like a red tent on the whole map. But that's besides the point. So that was our kind of like a discussion, more or less, kind of a Texas Chainsaw Massacre and just how much like we love the franchise.
good.
Well, not the franchise. I'll say how much we love
The first movie.
the first movie and then certain characters in the franchise.
Yeah.
Was it in part 3 that somebody has a bazooka and they try to shoot Leatherface with it, or am I just tripping?
That's probably the one with Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah. There's also a scene, I think, in that one where, like, they're trying to escape in a camper and he's, like, spinning around there. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it gets out of control pretty
Yeah.
fast. I mean, who knows now, because someone else had bought the rights, and then they'll just move on from that. But this has been ReviewBox,
Yeah.
and we will see you on the next one.
Bye.
Later.